Hello, my beautiful people. It's me, Coach Lee, coming at you with your Movement Monday. Let's get it started. Hey, let's get it moving. Hey. So, what I want to talk about is your power. Like, are you stepping into your power? Do you know what your power is? Before I dive deep into that, those that are new to my channel, subscribe, comment and like down below. But also, I am Coach Lee, the world's #1 self-love master educator that uses a holistic approach, influencing individuals to shift into their higher self. All right, now that I got the introductions out of the way, let's dive into this, honey. Listen, when it comes to your power, meaning like your abilities, your gifts, what you're capable of doing. A lot of times we are capable of doing certain things, but we get scared to actually step fully into it. Apologize for Marlene. We get scared to step fully into it. And most of the times when we get scared to step fully into what we're supposed to be doing, we tend to sit back. And when we sitting back, it's like, you know you're supposed to be doing something different. You feel it in your body. You feel it all around you. And then with it, it's just like, I don't feel like I'm operating the way I'm supposed to be operating. I was in a meeting earlier, and then in this meeting, we was talking about how sometimes you working at certain jobs, and then you just feel like this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I love what I do, but it just don't feel right. And I immediately said yes, because when I get in a space where I know I don't supposed to be doing it anymore, I just be like, my body start hurting. I get headaches. I feel like I'm not operating the way I'm supposed to be operating. And it's like, if I'm not operating the way I'm supposed to be operating, I'm going to have to eliminate something. And eliminating something is eliminating the thing that affects me the most. And most of the time, it's that job. And I just be like, okay, you know what? Time served. I served the time that I was supposed to be in this position. I learned what I had to learn. I gained the knowledge I had to gain. I got the information I had to get. And sometimes that's all is needed. A lot of times we stay in a place, or even with people longer than we're supposed to. And it's not because we don't know how to move out of it. Well, sometimes we don't know how to move out of it. Most time we get comfortable. And I know I've been so comfortable in a space that I'm like, when somebody called me out in it, I'm like, ooh. So to elaborate more on that, I always felt like I needed to be in control of everything. Like everything. Even the people around me. I just felt like I needed to be in control. And that was only because once upon a time, I felt like I didn't have a voice. I felt like I wasn't in control of what was going on around me because I was in an abusive relationship. And when you're in an abusive relationship, you feel like all of your control over self has been lost. So with all of that being said, when I felt like all of my control was lost, when I got out of that relationship, out of that situation, and started working on my start working on me, I wasn't all the way on my healing journey then. I was just working on me and finding out, what do I like again? What do I want? And with that, I gained control. At the same time, since I was not all the way healed, that me gaining that control caused me to be controlling. And when I was being controlling, it's really not operating in my power. And I thought me being controlling was me operating with power. And they're two separate things. They're two totally different things. Because you want the power, but that it's like, well, I want to control the power. Now, you're not really controlling the power. You're trying to control others. And I use the word trying because it's like you doing everything within your ability to control what they say, what they're doing, and how they're moving, when that's not how it's supposed to be operated. So I say all of this and ask about, are you really operating in your power, and do you know what your power is? Because a lot of times our power can be something small and simple. And this space I'm in currently, I've learned that I am really doing really good when it comes to when I get. I think it was like a year or two ago when I said I no longer want to carry the burden of being in control of everything no more. I released that burden from me. I released that package. I released that baggage because it became so heavy that it was weighing a toll on me. And I was like, I released it. I had to release it away. Now, me saying I released it took some time. It did not just disappear overnight. It took some work, y'all. It took some work for it to actually, yeah, it took some work. So when I was having a conversation with someone else at a different meeting, and I was like, I'm a work in progress. I'm under construction. And I say I'm under construction because I was proud of me for not asking all of the little details. And I was like, okay, normally I would have asked the details. Normally I would have had to know when, where, what, how, why, and what's this for. And I didn't ask. I just was like, I'm in a space of allowing the energy to flow and for me to receive what I need to receive. Knowing all of the details, I don't need all of that weight no more. What do I need to know? Every detail. I just need to know the details for what I need to do currently in that space that I am in. For me to be open to receive what is required for me to give. And by me doing that, I felt like I gained my power. I felt like I was operating in my power because I was not controlling the flow of the energy. I was going with the energy, not against it. And when you're going with it, it feels so graceful. It just feels smooth. And by it feeling smooth, I was able to receive the information that was given to me. So that, my dear, is being operating in your power. And by you operating in your power, it does not always mean you have to have the last word. It does not always mean you have to be the biggest one, the loudest one in the room. Sometimes operating in your power is knowing when to be quiet and listen. Yeah, I said that. Be quiet and listen is sometimes operating in your power. Because self-control is, by the words of Coach Stormy, self-control is strength, right thought is mastery, calmness is power, peace be still. All of that being said is powerful enough, and you are operating in your power. Once again, by the words of Coach Stormy, self-control is strength, right thought is mastery, calmness is power, peace be still. It takes a lot of self-control for you to just be still. And to have that calm energy is powerful. That's operating in your power. You allowing the energy to flow and you flowing with it versus against it. I hope this message resonates with someone. Once again, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, like it, and share this video, y'all. And as always, have peace in your mind, love in your heart, happiness in your soul. Namaste. Till next time, my beautiful people.